Okay, friends. Hi, Doc South here. Boy. Well, here we go. Another blurb. Another day, another blurb. This again is from. I thought today I'd do another segment from this card I keep. This little segment, I guess, will be dedicated to the phrase I wrote: "Grateful for the chance." Actually, that should be grateful for the chance. I'm thinking back. I remember a friend of my father's told the story of when he was in World War II. The fellow was I think he flew, I want to say a P-38 over Europe. He actually was pilot of the year at one time. I don't know if it was during the war. It may have been afterwards. The fellow made a career of flying military planes. I don't know if he was in the Air Force or the Army. I don't know. But he was flying over northern Italy towards the end of the war. War probably still had about another 9 months to go, give or take. And he was flying over the mountainous region north of Italy. He saw a troop train flying through a valley. Or not flying, but as he was flying over the valley, he saw the troop train heading south for, I guess, to do combat with the American troops, Allied troops coming north. And he said, "Oh boy," he said, "I guess I better go nail that train." And so what he did, he's flying, he's diving down to get it, and all of a sudden he realized, "Wait a minute, I got a better idea." And he said he remembered something about the train tracks. There was a tunnel south. Yeah, there was a tunnel between the front and where that train was. And so what he did was he went up and got up high enough where he could see where that tunnel was, dove down on it, found it, dove down on it, and nailed it with a rocket and blew the crud out of the tunnel entrance. In other words, caused a cave-in. Yeah. And then he said, "Now I know what I'll do. I'll go back. I'll fly back up the tracks. That's going to stop the train from getting further south. Those guys are out of the war." He said, "And now what I'm going to do? I'm going to put the capper on it." He flies up over the train and flies a bit further north and finds the tunnel that would get them back to Germany. He blows that tunnel up. He says, "Well, I'm out of rockets and I better get out of here." They're going to be sore. And in other words, he just trapped that whole train, messed up the railroad big time. It was going to be a while before they could figure that mess out. And he laughed about it all the way home. He was grateful for the chance. And he said actually he didn't feel too good about strafing the train anyway. He didn't particularly, he liked messing up non-living targets, I guess. I'm sure he took his toll of lives too. I imagine. And but the thing is he actually scored quite a strategic hit there, and it worked out well. It was in a book he wrote. Yeah. And later he wrote a book and told that story and seemed kind of pleased with himself. Cool book. Now, likewise, you can do the same. Any of us can. You just keep your eyes open for targets of opportunity to do a favor or to do a kindness. It's like yesterday. I'm walking down, I was at our closet, the Walmart. And I'm walking down the aisle. And I must have had a big old grin on my face, and I'm just looking, I see people and I say hello and stuff. And there was this one guy coming, a big old fella with a big Navy hat, Navy ball cap on, Navy veteran. And he looks, we're approaching each other in the aisle. And he says, "My God, look at that smile on you." I said, "Well, you got the same, yours a little bigger than mine, but you got a smile too." And he says, "Yeah, well, sure. I like walking around smiling." I said, "Likewise." I see you're in the Navy, or we're in the Navy, huh? He says, "Yeah." I said, "Well, I was in a little bit," and I explained my situation and told him how I had gotten discharged. I have an honorable, but it was a discharge, early. And he said, "Well, hey, at least you tried." He says, you took your, yeah. He says, frankly, what you got nailed for, it wouldn't have been that bad a thing anymore. But, he says, you tried. I said, well, yeah. And I think he may have saw my rescue ID pin, and he probably realized that I went and served some other way. And but we parted company, and he made my day. He was looking for, I think he was looking for someone to cheer up, and I was looking for someone to cheer up, and it worked. We met in the middle, and doggone if he wasn't a nice fella, And the thing is, you can do that if you walk around with your eyes open, and and when you find your target, be grateful you found it, and act accordingly. Swoop in, not necessarily for the kill, but swoop in for whatever your objective is. Do it, and be grateful you had the chance. Right. That's what I guess I'm trying to point out. Just always keep your eyes peeled for something you can do, even if it's pushing some shopping carts out of the main roadway. The cart guy's evidently too busy. Just knock a few out of the way. It saves someone a little bit of trouble. It's a target of opportunity. Sure, it's a little target. So what? Okay. I guess that's what I'm just thought I'd mention. Keep your eyes peeled, and again, be happy when the opportunity presents itself. Look at it as a gift, and I think you'll be a whole lot happier giving people a little pat on the back along the way, okay, or a helping hand. Okay, I'll see you later, friends. Hope that made sense. I'll catch you later. Bye now.